you just find the history like very hard to believe. You know, when it's all come through, the fact that some people gain 3 levels of education after, being discharged from a speech therapist. And yet, when you look at the actual like history of an ancestor tree, especially mine, where ancestors basically like use books to pass it down to the next generation before a service came available of a speech therapist in 1943 in the UK. To be honest, it would obviously be common sense to copy words with the toddler, to get the toddler communicating as well as do some out loud reading before starting school. As an actual result there is that, people have not realised this because they've not been from an actual educated background. But when education has been passed down for obviously generations, especially in mine, on my mother's side, like a Bleasdale, which, it's got an actual history of winning the Battle of Hastings with William the Conqueror. And basically, under a Sir Roger, where they've been passing it down to a Lindsay tree. Everybody's obviously used books in the past before the actual service came available. I mean, all I can say for obviously a Wigan council really, to give that choice of which school you obviously attend, whether it be a special needs or a mainstream. If you'd have attend a special needs, then yeah, the person could have obviously got better grades rather than staying in a mainstream school where they're not all given reading records out to my generation or working out different learning styles. So to be honest, like things have only become more organised out to my daughter's generation, if anything, and what support is out there now compared to what it was like, back generations ago. Things obviously change. So I mean, regarding a speech delay out of an older generation, it was capable of doing obviously practical jobs. You know what I mean? But if you basically like generally went to a really good primary school now and they work out a learning style, then you've got that opportunity of a parent supporting the work and getting through as many stage books as possible onto, your adult like reading library books and that before starting school. And that would obviously make you more independent as you get into high school as well. You know what I mean? Because if you didn't complete the levels, it's like it's something mad staying on a stage 3 book. And I know that is not enough like academic skill to pass like any form of exams. You need to be going through completing all the stages onto like adult library books, ready for obviously high school to be that more like independent with yourself, like reading and writing skills, because otherwise you'll just completely fall behind, and yet you'll be obviously attending like, adult courses. So it's either an adult obviously do it now, or you're practically leaving the child to obviously like boost its academic skills in later in life in adult courses and everything, where people are nearly getting sanctioned and all that, like on benefit, and you're having to describe to the actual job centre. They didn't test me for blind dyslexia during primary school. My parents were obviously told I have to follow a specific learning style to revise what I didn't know, to obviously go over that. And then obviously be given like extra sort of like examination practice, like during examination as well, to try and get your levels up, to revise what you didn't learn obviously at school, having to refresh what you keep forgetting, and various things. You know what I mean? It is an actual tattle. So that is your actual option today, but I have to say as a result, it completely gobsmacks you what they used in the history before the service obviously came available, and how it's got so bad, in the fact that where parents are not interacting with the children obviously from age 2. You just practically left that toddler non-speaking age 3 and 4 without doing anything about it. It's absolutely crazy, and you're missing all that academic skill. It's absolutely crazy. Don't even do it.